a woman with no friends. Social isolation and loneliness without close friends, a woman might experience feelings of loneliness and isolation, which can impact her mental health, self-esteem, and sense of belonging. Friendships often provide support and connection, which are crucial for emotional well-being. Self-perception and self-esteem, a woman with no friends might struggle with self-doubt, insecurity, or low self-esteem, potentially questioning why she hasn't formed close relationships. This can become a cycle where self-doubt discourages reaching out to others, reinforcing isolation. Cultural and societal expectations. Society often expects women to have strong social circles and emotional connections. Without them, she may feel a sense of failure or that she doesn't fit societal norms, which can intensify feelings of isolation or inadequacy. Challenges in making friends. Several factors like a demanding job, caregiving responsibilities, or introversion can make it challenging to prioritize or maintain friendships. For some, past negative experiences with friends or trust issues also play a role in keeping others at a distance. Potential for growth and self-reliance. Being without friends can also offer opportunities for self-reflection and growth, encouraging self-reliance and independence. Many women without friends turn to hobbies, personal goals, or self-development as fulfilling sources of purpose and joy. When a woman lacks close friendships, social isolation and loneliness can become significant parts of her life, affecting both her emotional well-being and overall quality of life. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and meaningful connections often play a crucial role in our mental and emotional health. Friendships offer a sense of belonging and provide validation, emotional support, and a source of joy in shared experiences. Without these connections, a woman might feel like she's navigating life without a support system, leading to a heightened sense of isolation. The absence of friends means fewer opportunities for shared conversations, laughter, and mutual understanding, which are often key outlets for expressing thoughts and emotions. For women, social relationships can also serve as a buffer against life's stresses, as friends frequently offer different perspectives, advice, and emotional comfort. Without this network, challenges may seem more daunting as she faces difficulties alone, often with no one to confide in or lean on. This sense of facing struggles and isolation can amplify feelings of loneliness, as she may feel like she is missing out on an essential aspect of life that others around her seem to enjoy effortlessly. Loneliness can also lead to deeper psychological effects, sometimes manifesting in anxiety, depression, or a pervasive feeling of disconnection from society. Studies have shown that prolonged loneliness can have a negative impact on mental health, leading to decreased self-worth and increased feelings of self-doubt. A woman without friends may begin to question her social skills, attractiveness, or even her likability, potentially believing that her lack of friendships is due to personal inadequacies. These thoughts can become self-reinforcing, making it even harder for her to open up to new people as the fear of rejection or judgment grows. Additionally, the pressure to conform to social expectations can intensify these feelings of loneliness. Society often holds certain stereotypes and expectations regarding women's social lives, with the idea that women should naturally have a close-knit circle of friends. This expectation can place additional pressure on a woman without friends, who may feel like she is somehow falling short of what's expected. This gap between her reality and societal norms can create a sense of alienation, as she feels as though she doesn't quite fit into what is considered normal or desirable, further deepening the sense of being an outsider. A woman with no friends may experience challenges in her self-perception and self-esteem, as friendships often play a vital role in shaping how we view ourselves. Friendships provide a mirror through which we can see our strengths, receive reassurance, and feel validated. When this mirror is absent, there can be a gap in positive reinforcement, which affects how she perceives her worth, abilities, and place in the world. Without the affirmations and support that friendships can offer, she might find it harder to see herself through a positive lens, and the lack of regular validation from others may cause her self-esteem to waver. Over time, the absence of friendships may lead to self-doubt, causing her to question her likability, social skills, or worthiness of companionship. She might wonder why friendships haven't developed in her life, and this introspection, especially without feedback from friends to counteract negative self-talk, can foster a sense of inadequacy. Some women might conclude that they are not interesting, funny, or caring enough to attract or maintain friends, which can deepen feelings of self-criticism. This self-criticism, unchecked by the supportive voice of close friends, might become ingrained, leading her to internalize these beliefs as a part of her identity. Furthermore, society often places an unspoken expectation on people, particularly women, to maintain close social bonds, which are seen as a marker of emotional health and social success. A woman without close friends may feel like she is failing to meet these societal standards, intensifying the self-critical cycle. This sense of falling short can be particularly challenging if she observes others around her navigating life with the support of close friendships. The comparisons may lead her to believe that she lacks some essential quality that others possess, contributing to feelings of inadequacy and a sense of not measuring up to social norms. Another dimension to this challenge is that without friends, she lacks a safe space to express vulnerability, share her struggles, and receive empathy and encouragement. In many ways, friendships act as a sanctuary where people can feel free to express all facets of themselves without fear of judgment. In this context, a woman without friends may feel as though she has to carry her struggles alone, leading to a sense of emotional isolation. This isolation can impact how she perceives her ability to cope as she faces difficulties without the reassurance or comfort that friends often provide. Without friends to encourage her, she may even doubt her resilience or capacity to face life's challenges, gradually eroding her self-confidence. In many cultures, there is a deep-seated expectation that women will naturally form and maintain close-knit social networks, particularly with other women. This belief is often rooted in the traditional view that women are naturally more social, empathetic, and skilled in forming emotional bonds. A woman without friends may feel as though she is not meeting this cultural norm, and this gap can create a powerful internal conflict between how she feels and how she believes society expects her to be. The disconnect can lead her to feel like she is failing at an unspoken but powerful cultural mandate that places a high value on social connectedness for women, resulting in a deep sense of alienation and self-doubt. Moreover, mainstream media frequently portrays female friendships as essential and even central to a woman's identity. Television shows, movies, and books often depict women as having tight-knit friend groups that serve as a source of strength, laughter, and even personal growth. And this can create a sense of pressure on a woman without friends, as she may feel as though she is missing out on something vital or that she lacks a core experience that is central to a woman's life. Such media portrayals reinforce the idea that female friendships are expected, leaving little room for experiences outside of this narrative. If a woman doesn't have these relationships, she may feel like an outsider or may even experience shame, thinking she's not living up to a widely accepted standard of femininity and womanhood. This pressure is further compounded by social media, where people often post curated glimpses into their social lives, emphasizing moments shared with friends and creating a sense of community and inclusion. For a woman without friends, scrolling through these images can become a painful reminder of what she feels she lacks. She might see peers posting about get-togethers, group trips, or simple moments of companionship, and these constant reminders can amplify feelings of inadequacy. The contrast between her reality and the seemingly vibrant social lives of others online can create a sense of loneliness and reinforce the idea that having a network of friends is a benchmark of social success and personal worth. Family and community expectations can also play a role in shaping a woman's perception of friendship. Family members might ask her about her friends, sometimes assuming she has a close circle. They may even express concern if they realize she doesn't have friends, unintentionally making her feel as though she's somehow incomplete. Cultural traditions that celebrate friendship, such as bridal showers, baby showers, or other social gatherings where friends typically play a large role, can add to her feeling of exclusion. When these expectations are voiced by loved ones, it can feel as though her lack of friendships is a problem that needs fixing, adding pressure to change a situation that may feel beyond her control or ability to change. In many cases, work environments are not conducive to forming genuine friendships, as boundaries between personal and professional lives can be difficult to manage. While it may be easy to interact with colleagues, establishing deep connections in a workplace setting often involves navigating a careful balance to avoid crossing boundaries or jeopardizing professional reputations. A woman might find herself surrounded by friendly acquaintances at work, but unable to transition these relationships into meaningful friendships outside the office. Workplace friendships may be further complicated by office politics, competition, and the pressure to maintain a professional demeanor, all of which can discourage open vulnerability and deeper connections that are essential for genuine friendship. Additionally, as people age, finding others with similar interests and values can become more difficult, particularly as life paths diverge. While friendships in youth may have been formed around shared experiences, such as school or neighborhood activities, adult friendships often require more intentional effort. People's lives tend to follow different trajectories with varied priorities and lifestyles, which can make it challenging to find others who share similar values or interests. A woman without children, for instance, may feel out of place among a group of mothers, and vice versa. These differences can create barriers to forming close bonds, especially when it seems difficult to find people who are in similar life stages or who understand her unique experiences and perspectives. Personality traits such as introversion or social anxiety can also present challenges to making friends. Introverted individuals may find socializing draining and may require more time to themselves to recharge, which can be misinterpreted by others as disinterest or aloofness. This need for solitude might make it harder to reach out or maintain the social energy required to foster new friendships. Social anxiety, on the other hand, can create a sense of self-consciousness in social interactions, making even the thought of meeting new people intimidating. For some women, the fear of rejection or embarrassment may lead to avoidance of social situations altogether, creating a self-fulfilling cycle of isolation where the effort to make friends feels too overwhelming to even begin. For a woman without friends, the experience of solitude, though often difficult, can also become a significant opportunity for growth and self-reliance. In the absence of a social support network, she may develop a profound sense of independence and resilience as she learns to navigate life's challenges on her own. This reliance on herself allows her to cultivate inner strength and adaptability, fostering a greater understanding of her own capabilities. Facing difficulties without the immediate support of friends can teach her resourcefulness as she learns to problem solve independently, discover creative coping mechanisms, and build confidence in her own decision-making abilities. Through these experiences, she may develop a deeper trust in herself, finding validation from within rather than relying on external reinforcement. The solitude that comes with not having friends can create a space for self-reflection and introspection that is often overlooked in a socially busy life. Without the daily influence of others' perspectives, she has the freedom to explore her thoughts, beliefs, and values more deeply. This process can lead to greater self-awareness as she becomes more attuned to her personal desires, ambitions, and boundaries. In this space, she can reflect on what truly brings her happiness or fulfillment without feeling pressure to conform to others' expectations. Through this inner dialogue, she may gain a clearer understanding of her identity and purpose, which can be deeply empowering. The absence of friends may, paradoxically, offer her an opportunity to connect more profoundly with herself, fostering a strong sense of individuality that can be grounding and fulfilling. In the absence of social distractions, a woman without friends may be more inclined to pursue personal passions and develop her skills. Without the demands of maintaining friendships, she has the time and space to focus on hobbies, interests, or career goals that bring her a sense of satisfaction and purpose. She might delve into creative projects, explore new intellectual pursuits, or invest in professional development, discovering talents and strengths she may not have otherwise recognized. This focus on self-improvement and personal interests can lead to a greater sense of achievement and self-worth, as her growth and accomplishments stem directly from her own efforts and dedication. Additionally, these interests can provide a source of joy and fulfillment that she can cultivate independently, reducing the need to seek validation or happiness externally. Learning to rely on herself can foster emotional resilience as she becomes accustomed to handling both successes and setbacks on her own terms. In the face of difficulties, she may develop coping strategies that allow her to process emotions independently, leading to a greater understanding of how to manage stress, anxiety, and other challenges. This resilience can be incredibly empowering as she realizes her own strength in handling life's inevitable ups and downs. The ability to self-soothe and recover from challenges without leaning on others can give her a strong foundation of inner stability, which can be invaluable in navigating various aspects of life. Emotional resilience can also create a sense of peace as she learns to find comfort within herself rather than seeking it from external sources.